It is the title segment of the night, and it is the Kyler Murray contract situation. So, Buck, factor crap. The Arizona Cardinals are setting up Kyler Murray to fail with the recent contract that he has signed. So, as you guys know, Kyler Murray signed a 5-year, $230 million contract. Now, when you sign a contract, you are getting paid for what you have done in the NFL. And they're going to pay you what you could possibly do in the NFL, but it is basically what you've done in the NFL. So let's see what Kyler Murray has done in the NFL. Oh, he is a losing quarterback in the NFL. He is 22-23-1 as a starting quarterback in the NFL. He has a 66% completion percentage with 11,480 yards with 70 touchdowns to 34 interceptions. He does have just under 1,000 fantasy points, though, 964 in his 4-year career with the Arizona Cardinals. He has played 46 games. So, when I look up those stats and I see Kyler Murray getting $230 million, that is 100% fact that they are trying to set Kyler Murray up to fail. Because when you get $230 million contract, we are expecting a Super Bowl, my man. We are expecting you not to only make a playoffs, win the division, win a playoff game, but we're expecting you to go to the Super Bowl for the next 3 to 4 years, my man. We are expecting deep playoff runs year after year after year. And Kyler Murray has yet to win in January. What is my biggest dogging about Lamar Jackson? He cannot win in January. He's a great regular season quarterback, but he cannot win in January. And that's exactly what Kyler Murray is. He is a great for the first 9, 10, 11 weeks of the season. And then Las Vegas Raiders come in. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's Arizona Cardinals, right? And then he sucks for the second half of the season. Now, I see what you guys are saying, and I can already tell, and I wrote down these notes here. Bad coaching is the aspect of why Kyler Murray doesn't succeed in the NFL, because Lincoln Riley brings a college offense to the pros. Yes, that college offense does well in a spread and just out-athlete you to the outside, right? And that doesn't work in the NFL. And I concur with that. I concur with that 100%. I agree that does not work in the NFL, but it goes beyond that point, you know. Kyler Murray, yes, was undefeated in the state of Texas as a high school quarterback. Yes, he won the Heisman Trophy in college, but in the NFL, it is a different game. You can just you have to put in film study, and that is my next point of why they're setting him up to fail. Because if Kyler Murray does not, you know, win a playoff game, win a division, go deep into the playoffs, make it to a Super Bowl, the Arizona Cardinals are like, oh, look, you didn't do this, this, and this because you didn't film study. That's why we had to put that in the contract. Yes, I know they have amended it since then, yada, 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 but that seed has been planted in our brains. That seed has been planted that Kyler Murray does not take the game of football seriously. He does not study outside of class, right? It is the analogy of a teacher giving you homework. Yes, I can teach you, but you have to teach yourself at the end of the day as well. You have to apply yourself to learn what I'm trying to teach you, and that's exactly what Kyler Murray is not doing, or at least the Arizona Cardinals have planned that seed to make us think that he does not do. Like, he does not doing film study. Now, my final point here is that let's look at the stats. The first 6 to 7 weeks of the season, Kyler Murray is always at that MVP conversation, MVP level. We're looking at 300 yards passing, 50, 60 yards on the ground, 0 interceptions, yada, yada, yada. Why is that? Because the defense get caught off guard and they don't know who the offense is at the end of the day. Because, let's just be honest. It takes an offense of team to really find their identity and know what the defense, so the defense knows what they're going to do. It takes about 4, 5, 6 weeks. So in theory, you can catch a defense off guard by just being a pure athlete the first 4 or 5 weeks of this season. Once that film is on you, once the defensive coordinators are able to break it down, look at your tendencies, what you're doing this season, that's when Kyler Murray starts to crumble because he does not properly prepare. That seed has been planted in our head that Kyler Murray does not study film, and the facts are all there. The facts are all there. First 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks of the season, he is balling. He is doing good. MVP level. Week 11 rolls around. The second time they're playing the division opponent. What does he do? Yes, he got hurt last season. I get it. But he, like I posted a video last season when the Green Bay Packers came in town and whooped that ass. The cracks were starting to show. You were starting to see the weaknesses of that team. You were starting to see the flaws building over and over and over again, and that's why the Arizona Cardinals are indeed setting up Kyler Murray to fail. On the bright side, they did take out that film clause out, so kudos to them, I guess, maybe. I don't know. But, yeah, fact 100%, Arizona Cardinals are setting up Kyler Murray to fail. They are paying him like a successful quarterback, and the facts are he is 22-23-1 as a starter. He's a losing quarterback. What else do you want me to say? So, I see some people jumping over there on the Facebook chat. What is up? Facebook, you guys got to approve your name so I can see, so I can talk to you and have a conversation. But I see, hey, the 49ers are great. Or sorry, the Cardinals are great. Okay, whatever. Go back and watch the tape. If you guys watch this over here at youtube.com/Mano, we do got a poll up. What second-year quarterback will have the biggest growth? I can only put 4 options up there. Clearly, there are 5. I think I left Zach Wilson off the board. So, out of those 4 that are up there, guys, vote who will have the most growth in 2022. The next fact or crap. This one is kind of near and dear to my heart, right? Because it is the AFC West. It is not the Kansas City Chiefs. It is a team that is playing tonight, and that is the Las Vegas Raiders. Fact or crap, Buck. They tweeted me at manhour_Buck. Derek Carr will win the MVP this season. Wow. That is a great statement. I looked up the odds here, and Derek Carr has a 1 in 2,500 shot of winning the MVP per Las Vegas odds. This is the Caesar Sportsbook that has it. So I'm not sure if it changes from Sportbook to Sportbook, but he does have a 1 in 2,500 shot to win the MVP. And then when we look at it, look what they have done this offseason. They added another running back. His name slipped in my mind. It's not Kenyon Drake, is it? I can't remember. But they added another running back to that backfield to help with Josh Jacobs, keep him fresh. They added Devontae Adams, arguably the best receiver in all of NFL going this year, 100%. Darren Waller is 100% healthy, coming back as well. So, I mean, all signs definitely point to Derek Carr having a MVP caliber season, but let's just be flat out honest about this. This is 100% crap in my book. Derek Carr will not win the MVP because 3 options here, or 3 reasons why. 1, the Raiders won't even have a winning season. To win the MVP, it's usually the best player on the best team, aka quarterback on the most successful team in the NFL. That will not be the Raiders. They will be a 7-10 team and 3rd, if not 4th, in the AFC West. Why do you want to put a losing quarterback as your MVP? You don't. Number 2, look at just the other quarterbacks in the AFC alone. Josh Allen is clearly the favorite to win the MVP. I mean, I think he has like 1 in 5 odds or something ridiculous just like that. Patrick Mahomes is going to be hungry because, you know, all that Tyreek Hill saga that we've had all season, or all off season. He wants to prove that he was making Tyreek Hill great. So Sky Moore is going to be balling, right, and McCall Hardman, Juju, all those boys. And then you got Tom freaking Brady is still there, right? Aaron Rodgers, back-to-back MVP winner. Hell, let's look at the running backs. Jonathan Taylor. This guy, he will not get 2,000 yards, but he's going to get a lot of touches in the backfield, running the ball, catching the ball, nickeling, dime the field. Hell, he could get like 10, 13 tackles a game, and I'm like, well, duh, it's Jonathan Taylor. He's a freaking beast. Or we can even look at the best player in all of NFL football right now, and that's Aaron Donald. So there are so many other choices besides Derek Carr. Derek Carr will not win MVP. That is complete fact, or crap, I should say. So sorry about that, guys. Derek, I like Derek Carr. I like him as a person. I like him, off the field. Like, I don't know him personally, but from what I've seen, I like him. He does things right. He's in the community. He's, has a wife and kids, and like, he's a good all-around person. Just he's not going to win the MVP. It is crap. I see my man Drew jumping in the chat here. Man, why doesn't that work? That's so dumb. So Drew, what's up, man? It's been a long time, Drew. This week has been crazy for me, man. I tried to go live on Monday. Like I could stop streaming like 19, 20 minutes in. Tuesday we had the storm come rolling through. I don't know. I was like maybe like live for like 6 minutes and poof, internet's out. Right. Wednesday, I was streaming. It was like it was being stupid. Change out my motherboard. Change out my sister board in my computer. It was acting wonky. But earlier, but now it's doing beautiful. I'm down at 13% streaming percentage and yada yada yada. Anyways, Drew says Cooper Kupp should have won MVP last season. I should have.